What up, AJ family? I'm doing a reaction video on Tiana Wilson. Mom call her T. We have very bad news. They took some time off to, I guess they said, to recharge. Because being some YouTubers, they say they need to regenerate themselves. I'm like this. If you're making millions and you're making in the hundreds and you're doing all these other things, it's way past 100,000 subscribers. How much recharge do you need? You started this business, now stick with it. You know, it seems like they always look for an excuse or use, they have problem with content or something. You've been doing the same thing with your videos and keeping yourself recharged and trying to run your little YouTube channels. But with some of them, their YouTube channels, they become in the millions. And I'm like, and they complain. I'm like, how the hell you always, these people be complaining? And here, the reason why you work to get the amount of subscribers and to make all of this content for YouTube, isn't that the reason why you started it? I'm like, so stop complaining. You know, and then they say the real reason for them not going to Dubai, they ain't going to Dubai. I'm like, okay, you're not going to Dubai, but all through the whole thing, the dad, he was a little pissed. He was like disdain. I'm like, you know what? It's all in good. If you can't go to Dubai, find somewhere else to go. So they talking about going somewhere else. All through the thing, it sounded like they were ramping instead of just coming straight out to tell you what the reason was that they're not going. It has to be something to do with the visas or something in that nature, because you don't just sit there as a problem, a personal problem. You know, you want us people to understand your situation. And I'm like, okay, so you can't go to Dubai because of something personal. What about the other vacations? You decided you want to take off time to regenerate. I'm like, all right. Cute little girl. I've been following them since the little girl was, I guess, when they first started out. I never was a subscriber until like a couple of years after they started the channel. I used to just watch it, you know. But then I kind of like stopped watching it a few years ago because, I don't know, it's just wasn't hitting the mark for me. But I loved their other house that they were in. So I guess they went out and brought another house. I'm like, they had the most gorgeous house before. So then they went and they changed up and moved from that house to somewhere else. I'm like, wow. Hate to say it, but sometimes YouTubers, you may think that the size of the house and the beauty of a house, they think they're going bigger and better. But I'm like, you're not going bigger and better if it don't look bigger and better. You know what I mean? I'm just putting it out there because some of you buying these houses and you first start off with nothing, and then you get something, and then that's not good enough, so you go out and get another one. I'm like, you know, sometimes they have poor taste. But I can't say, I do love their accent, you know. The mom, when I first started out, the mom's watching the videos that they were putting out. The connection between the mom and the daughter is still the same. It's like, I guess because she's older now, because before it just looked like, you know, the mom was a very overprotector, but it looks like she kind of let loose a little bit of the reins with the daughter. But the son, when I started out watching him, it was kind of funny too, you know, the pranks that they did. It was really neat, you know. And that's what I said. They've had content no matter what they do. Their content is on fleek. But to say that you're using it as an excuse to regenerate, to find other content, you've been doing it, so stick what you've been doing. Sometimes you do what you've been doing, keep it up. But I can say, as they start ramping through the end, I was like, oh my God, now they're starting to become annoying because they're saying the same thing over and over again. So I was like, okay, So dad's upset. The daughter's like, it's fine, everything's fine. We make peace. And the mom's like neutral. She's like, whatever, it happens, it happens. You know what I mean? But I'm like, whatever it is that they keep saying is too personal to talk about. I'm like, it has to do something about the past, the boarding in the past, it's called visas. It has to do something to do with that, because you can't say it's COVID stopping them, because majority of the places are now opening up. So, again, this is just a reaction video. I was watching them since day one, and now I'm still watching them. But the little girl, she has grown up to be a beautiful little young teenager, you know. The dad's still funny, and the mom's still overprotective. And the brother, he's just like a grown adult now, so, you know, he has his own you know, vlogs, because his vlog is Jordan's Wilson. You know what I mean? It's pretty good. I really like the videos, you know. So, if you want to watch a really good family video and a young teenager who actually can connect with her, I would watch these videos, but like, comment, and subscribe. I have a small little YouTube channel. Get some subscribers, because you can't monetize unless I have subscribers. The more subscribers, the more I can monetize. And again, there's always a silver lining at the end of the rainbow. And for those of you who I've just said earlier in my vlogs, that there were two people that I chose to give the gift cards to. One decided they want to become an unsubscriber, so I had to go out and go, you know, go through the channel and figure out who could be the second person that can get the $25 gift card. So if you decide you want to unsubscribe, then I'll find somebody else to give the $25 gift card to. Because it wouldn't be fair to give to somebody who just decided, hey, I don't want to subscribe. Then there's some who are subscribers, faithful subscribers. And again, I thank you all for the amount of subscribers that I have now. And two, share, if you can, share my videos, because I really would appreciate it. And much love to you. And again, there's always a silver lining at the end of the rainbow. And thank you for being a loyal subscriber.